What up, YouTube? It's my first video. I'm just going to discuss basically my journey on starting off in my mom's house and moving to a new state on my own. So basically I was staying in North Dakota with my mom. I think my mom is toxic. I think she's a narcissist. I've had this discussion with her, but it didn't solve anything. But anyways, I started off there. I was walking to work. I messed my vehicle up, so I was walking to work, walking in bad weather. For anybody that's lived in North Dakota, y'all know how that weather is out there. But I was walking to work, walking to and back from work. It was about an hour walk. I was door dashing pretty much almost all my meals because the nearest grocery store was probably like 8 miles away or something. Like I said, I didn't have a vehicle, so I got tired of eating at the gas station up the street and Dollar General up the street. You know, all them TV dinners. I got tired of that, so I would DoorDash most of my meals, and you know, it was costing a lot, but I had to do what I had to do to survive, you know. And I didn't like asking my mom for nothing because I felt like she would hold it over my head, you know. So I pretty much just I moved to Arizona, and the first time I moved out here, it was based on more impulse than logic. You know, like I said, I was going through a lot at my mom's place, so I just would be tired of going through it, and I wasn't thinking logically. I would just be impulsive, like, man, I'm gonna just save up this little money right here and try to make it work because I need to get out of this house. I was actually staying with my mom and my older brother, and I feel like he's just like my mom. I'm an empath, and both of them I feel like are narcissists. Still love them, but I try to love them from a distance. So yeah, like I was saying, I ended up being impulsive, and I had about probably $3,000, $3,400, and I caught a flight to out here, Arizona. It was a cheap flight, but it was through Allegiant, so I came out here. I was staying in where I'm staying now. I don't think I should say the name of where I'm staying, but yeah, I was staying where I'm staying now. And my whole plan was to get a security job out here. That's what I'm used to doing. And, you know, that's what's on my resume. I got experience in that. I'm comfortable doing it. But I didn't know when you move to a new state, you have to have an Arizona Guard card registered to you within that state. So I thought just me having a California Guard card, I could take it anywhere. So I ended up coming out here with my Cali Guard card, and I was trying to get a job the first week because, like I said, I only had about $3,000, $3,400. So it cost about $2,000 to move in. I had to spend money on food. The place was fully furnished, but I had to pay for food and, you know, soap, trash bags, all that stuff. So I was like trying to get a job quick, and I was applying for security jobs, and yeah, I got a few offers because my resume is pretty good. So they was like, yeah, you know, we're interested in hiring you. And they would ask, oh, do you have your Arizona Guard card? And I was like, I have a Guard card, you know, but Arizona Guard card, no. And then they was like, oh, well, as soon as you get that, you know, we're more than interested in hiring you. So I was like, oh my God, like, come on, man. Like, I was really depending on getting a job my first week. It's hot out here. I'm trying to do this video in this car. Let me open this door. Yeah, so anyways, man, yeah, I was disappointed. I was like, man, I was really hoping to get a job my first week out here doing security because I was depending on that income I was going to have by the end of the month. So I applied for a few different security jobs, and they all kept saying the same thing. Like, You have your Arizona Guard card? No, I don't. So, long story short, it started getting towards the end of the month. And if I didn't have my rent, I was going to have to leave, be on the streets, figure something out. So I was getting like desperate, like, man, what do I do, man? I don't really want to work a regular job. I like security, that's what I'm used to. So I just started applying, man. I applied at, what's that place called? Winco. And they interviewed me. I did well on the interview, and they sent me an email. They wanted me to take a drug test and all that. I went and did all that, and I know I passed all of it because I don't fuck with no drugs. I ain't never messed with drugs because I grew up around drug addicts. My grandma, she owned a drug and alcohol program, so I done seen all that shit. But anyways, I know I passed, and she said I got the job, but she never called me back. She never told me to come in or nothing. So I was like, what the heck? So time was winding down. I'm gonna try to make this quick. I know I'm probably rambling, but time was winding down, and I was like, man, I need to come up with some money quick, at least to get back to North Dakota, since I'm not gonna be able to make enough to pay my rent. So, and I didn't have a car, so I ended up going on Craigslist and finding a job that paid daily. It was a moving company, so I was working for them, and it was some hard labor, I ain't gonna lie, especially in this Arizona heat. But I survived it. On a good day, I made about 100 a day. It was like 16-hour shifts. But yeah, so I ended up making the money. I had to catch a bus back. I caught a bus back. I had a correctional officer job lined up for me when I moved back, but I had some stuff pending with my driver's record, and they said I need to clear that up. Well, with court, they said that I need to clear that up before I could work with them. But anyways, I moved back to North Dakota. It got worse with my mom. It got worse. So I was like, man, I'm not going to be impulsive this time. This time I'm going to really think. I'm going to really just remain calm and just plot. Move in silence, don't tell my mom my moves, and just plot, strategize, and execute. So that's what I did. I planned on saving up 10 grand, but and getting my Arizona Guard card online before I came out here, have that ready, get my license back reinstated, just have everything organized before I moved out here. So anyways, I ended up getting my Arizona Guard card online. I saved up about 6,400 or 500, I want to say. Like I said, I was aiming for 10, but I was just spending too much on DoorDash and all that, and I felt like it was time to go. Shit with my job was changing, and it's like, man, I think I can make it work with this. I looked up a car I wanted when I got out. It's actually the car I'm in. So, yeah, I saved up about that much, found a car I was interested in. I paid for my plane ticket early through a cheap flight app called Allegiant. The ticket was probably like $90, so I bought it like 2 months in advance. But yeah, I planned my date when I was gonna leave, and I just went off faith. I prayed to God, and I believe in it. And I believe in myself. I had my plan. I saved up my money. I had my car ready what I was gonna buy when I got out here. So I just took that leap of faith, man. I just got on that plane. I landed out here for the second time. And when I landed, the place I was supposed to move into was about to close. So I was trying to catch a lift to my place in time, because like I said, I had about 6,500, and I wasn't trying to spend no extra money sleeping in motels or nothing. So I was like, man, I need to hurry up and get there. I called a Lyft. The Lyft was expensive as hell compared to North Dakota. The Lyft was like $50-something. I'm like, damn. Like, are you serious? But anyways, I called the Lyft, and I was calling the place where I'm at now, where I was gonna move into, and it was like, oh, we're about to close. You have to come in tomorrow. So I was like, oh man. So he dropped me off here, and I just was acting like I was about to come check in and so he can leave or whatever. He ended up leaving. Then I called, I was looking at my phone like, I need to find a motel. So I ended up staying at this dirty, I don't want to cuss because eventually I'm trying to get this channel monetized, I ain't gonna lie. So I ended up going to this dirty, I want to cuss, but I'm not, dirty, filthy motel. It was disgusting. Super disgusting. I ended up staying there, it was cheap. So I stayed there for the night. I had some snacks I was trying to eat before I went to sleep. I had to go use the restroom. I went to open that toilet and seen some nasty stuff up in there, and that just spoiled my appetite. I just went straight to sleep, man. I went to sleep. And then I woke up. I came to the place I'm at now. I got my room. I was feeling good. Like, yes, moved into my place. Called a few of my homeboys, let them know. And I was happy, man. Then I went and I looked up the car I wanted. It was still available, so I went and I paid off most of it. I still owe $700, but I'm gonna have that paid off soon. So I paid off most of the money for the car I'm in now, and I was feeling good. I got my place, got the car I wanted the same day, and yeah, so I was feeling real good, and I ended up driving back to my place. I started applying for security jobs, feeling good. Like, yeah, I got my bar card, got a car, got my place. I should be able to get a security job now. So about 8 days went by. I'm like, damn, I still ain't got a job yet. You know, but on that 8th day, one of the security companies interviewed me on Zoom. I think I did well, you know. And, you know, I'm real spiritual. I'm not really religious. I'm spiritual. So, the lady that interviewed me, they're like into Jesus. That I guess some people call them Jesus freaks and all that, but I ain't gonna say that. They just really into Jesus and Christianity. So, yeah, I felt like it was destiny, you know. It was destined for me to be interviewed with them and get that position, the position I'm at now. So they interviewed me, I got the job, you know, I started working for them. It's a real cool security job. It's at an alcohol brewing place called Mark Anthony Brewing. But I'm working there right now. I just got off work, that's why I'm in this little vest right here. But good job. It's a real cool job. The pay is whatever, but I'm grateful. I really am. So, you know, it's just enough to just cover my bills and live check to check. But I'm starting my part-time job this Tuesday at a dispensary, so I'm excited for that, to make that extra money, you know. Yeah, so I'm just making this video, you know, to just inspire people to take that leap of faith, you know what I'm saying? No matter what you're going through, it's not what's on you, it's what's in you, you know. And I wrote my goals down, and I'll show y'all my goal sheet on another video. I've been knocking it out, manifesting, and that's another video I'm gonna make. It's gonna be about manifesting, because I don't know, man, I've been manifesting a lot, and I think I'm figuring out how to do it. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm just making this video just to try to inspire people. I don't think it's gonna get that many views. My first video, I don't have social media, you know, but it's just, my YouTube is just gonna be about my life and me expressing myself. That's all. Whatever I want to speak about. Anybody ever see this video, come across it, and you know, you feel inspired by it or anything, you know, you can like it, subscribe. I don't plan on sugarcoating nothing at all. Let me close this door, somebody pulling up. Yeah, I don't plan on being fake or none of that. Like, I'm gonna just be myself, and whoever mess with me. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this. I do have goals with YouTube, and I do plan on seeing that through. But like I said, whoever come across this video, if you like it, you want to subscribe, share it. And it's just to motivate people, you know, to inspire people, to get people to open up, to network with people like myself, you know, and build my channel. But that's it for this first video, you know. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great day. Take care, and God bless.